Previously on Game of Thrones.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favor. And Lady Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
And pleases. So yeah, now we have that little thing done. Last off we... Let's see what we did. We did an awful lot of stuff. We played for an hour or so. Ooh, a coin. Carved ironwood.
Ethan made this for me.
It's a lovely piece of wood. I got an... Yeah, sure.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
But now it's mine. And mine alone. Unfinished letter. Read.
Father.
Oh
Much
my God,
excitement
my
here in
button.
King's Landing
Please.
for the coming wedding. Lady
If you
Margaery
don't
has
have
proven to
anything
be
to
quite
drink,
popular throughout the city.
You can
I do
really
wish you and
short
Mother could come. Although
go
I
get
know
one.
it would be
This
impossible
will
under
take-
the
This
circumstances.
game will take some time.
I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Oh, she looked so sad. Don't be like that.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a
Oh
strange
yeah, Asher
place
was the guy who
Essos.
left the Ironwood house. I don't remember what's its name. Dusty old home. Look at.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Yeah, probably sooner than you expect, lady. Look at.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ironrath, thank you. My little noggin is not used to think. Letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Dong, 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 dong. Come in. Maybe I need to do some lighting anyway. Yes! Is it Jehovah's again?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Well, you did
I can come back
fucking
later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
What's he doing? Putting coal?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
He just put the whole bucket like... "Ugh."
You work for Lady Margaery? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Well,
I saw
hopefully
Lady Margaery just
we
this
can use
morning,
it.
outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope
That's
you're not in
an
any
odd
kind of
little thing.
trouble. But I thought you ought to know.
Well, thank you.
Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's
Oh, he
Landing
was a
with so
callboy.
many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Oh, that's sad. And we need a little bit more light.
Good night,
Sorry. Now I look all dirty and shit. Well, I guess it's okay. I need better lighting. Hey, I need to move to another apartment. Hello.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Well, you look a bit different
Come,
from this
there's something we must
series,
discuss.
but hey. I like you anyway.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter
In the
we
third
must
wheel in the
attend
back,
to
I'm like,
first.
yep, I'm just...
You must understand
taking
there are
up air.
limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Hello, guards. Looking
She
lovely.
mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oops.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
Okay, yeah, we can...
Humor her.
We can do
Tell
that.
her what she wants to hear.
Business, everyday life, am I right?
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Hello. Oh, you don't knock, you just... Sup, brother?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay, you just stepped away like 2 meters or something, and you thought that guards will not hear you anymore.
Good luck.
Thank you, buddy. I look so depressed. Come on. Come on. Don't fuck this up now. In the Royal Guard, I must say their armor is on point. Just right. And our favorite dwarf is
You
here.
can do this.
Or little people. And we have the random plebs, I guess, standing here. Oh, hello, Lord.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Well, thank you.
Lord Tyrion.
Oh, I forgot.
Your Grace?
I'm just supposed to be. Ooh, she's
With your
angry.
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Hello. Hello. Bow your head.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal
Oops.
to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Has always
Perhaps you
been.
should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you.
Fuck!
Do you have no loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the
Sorry for
war
being
is
so
over,
quiet,
we
but
must look
I
to
want to
rebuild and forge
hear.
new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
And she smiled.
I see.
Fantastic.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Botlocks.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Fuck.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
That's a bad answer.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Shit.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all
Stop
sorts
being
of
so
ambitious
smug.
opportunists looking to reinvent themselves,
Backhand ya.
pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
And not to spoil or anything, but
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only
you're
assume her
not
interests are
really
yours.
the true
Yet
queen.
loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Shit.
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I like her all in the background. I was like,
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
this is awkward. You can offer
I'll
me
walk
some-
you out.
Oh, thank you.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have
Thank
my
you.
condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
Fuck.
No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences.
And I hope
She
you can
takes
take
great
some
pleasure
honor
in
that.
her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Oh,
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
and untrained. And a guy who do not know what to answer in time of pressure. Fuck, I did so bad. Cersei's not pleased. Well, Lady Margaret told me that. Tell me what you want to hear. And I did.
Mira, I was worried.
And so was I.
How was it?
I'm fucking sweaty.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
It could be
At least
that
it's
she
over now.
loves her brother. I don't know.
Lady Marjorie
Love is
has spent the
confusing that way.
entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
You know, Icon.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
It would be a lot of sex, I guess.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Ooh, I will
He
follow my
does
heart.
have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
For my
Which
family.
is more than you can say for his mother.
Yeah, for my
I'd
family.
marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil
I might
again
even allow you
anything,
to be my
but
handmaiden.
he's a nasty fucker with a crossbow.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
We are even more
The Queen was
powerful.
pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Okay, thank you for
There's
forgiving
always
me,
someone
Margaret.
to
Thank
please
you.
or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Because I
Once
know
they know
this
your true
game
heart, the lords and
is
ladies
so
will have no choice
backstabbing
but to love
every
you.
single fucking turn. Sorry for swearing.
Do you agree?
Sorry, I was trying to make a conversation. It's hard to please.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words
That's
to
the whole
Cersei
point.
were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
And as always,
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
winter is coming.
Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
Ooh, do I want to
I
say
trust
this?
her.
Yeah, she may stay. If you trust her, then I trust her.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Ooh.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Ooh.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're adored by the king.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Ooh. Yes, no.
Very
maybe
well.
so.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
We don't know if that shit would go through. We're talking about birds delivering messages. Ah, our favorite traitor, if you speak from the king's point of view. Aren't birds amazing? They're singing so beautiful in the forest.
7 elves. Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh,
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
oh my
Not
god.
my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But
Why
the
do we
flayed
even
man,
want to peek?
the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
Where's that?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Oh, that was
What
it.
was that?
My lord?
Middle.
Listen.
Shit.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Bye, have a great one. I'm like holding the pooper. Stop peeking so much. And why would I even go? Is fucked. Why would I even? To look how flayed man looks like. Hello. And he's gonna look grotesque, I imagine. Yeah.
Bloody hell!
Dum dum dum. Ah, I like this little town the most for now. Hello, little
Lord
boy.
Ethan,
But I hate his voice. Yes.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester Lords stand behind you.
That is not. And that's a nice house.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the
Thorin.
river valley from the White Hills.
That's a good name.
What
I
did they
think
call
I've
my
met.
father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Thorin.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that. Like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone.
He split
He and
it.
every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Oh.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You need more judgment.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh, you son of a.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He looked like
I've got
Zlatan.
family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub
in
together
the-
since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy! No!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You
Kick him
address as
again.
Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it. He's a thief!
We can send him to the wall.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fucking!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Innocent
An
man.
injustice, my lord.
I'll send you to the fucking
Please.
wall.
My lord, my family depends on me.
Yeah, but you should not have stolen from us. You can steal from other fucking factions, but
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
I mean, your house will remember this judgment.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said.
That's my reasoning. I think
expect
like
this sort of thing will happen again. But a
thieves,
sentinel can help you in the face of
rapists,
disloyalty.
and
you need someone you can
lollygagging
trust by
people.
your side.
You can send those fuckers to the wall. But people who are like
Someone you can
serial
rely
killer,
on, no matter the circumstance.
traitor, like
possessing
really,
wisdom and experience.
Who would you
Who
choose?
do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your
That's a
first
nice
small
one.
council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come
And I hope
speak
you
with
don't
me when you're
backstab
ready
me.
to convene the small council, my lord.
Now we gotta do some little talky talk. Smack, smack. And he's like, choose me. Choose me. And he's like, how about me? I look like a friendly guy from Tintin. Look at tower, enter. Cool. It's a shield. Okay, some of these are just like for screenshots. Alright. Yeah, I guess so. How about little boy?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember.
Aww.
I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah.
No mouth
Someday,
movement.
I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. If not...
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
And?
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Yeah, you need to grow a little bit taller. Hello? Keep on guarding.
Come
Look at-
on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Wait for the real combat of 2016, when you will fight real opponents with real human flesh. Well, that will be a DLC, I'm sorry. Hello? Talk to.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be.
But they will be.
We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Ooh, yeah, let's keep a little... Malcolm, who are you? Hello, Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should
Yeah,
I
he
say
looked like
Lord
Zlatan.
Ethan?
Malcolm is Zlatan. Ibrahimovic.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
But he talks
showing
with a very...
mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Yeah.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord.
Oh,
that is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face.
That's the problem is with a good
people are
heart is
scared as
that you
well.
can get really fucking
I'm told I
stomped
must
on.
choose a sentinel.
Start swearing again.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, here's the thing. I know what happened if I chose the...
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
What?
I saw what you did to that man.
Yeah.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But this one was,
I'm the
yeah.
Lord. It's my responsibility.
What do you think a cutting fingers is better?
The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
You all do, but Father is gone.
Yeah.
You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong.
Yeah, so don't
You're
bitch
just
about
as
when I'm
capable
doing
as
something
Asher
that's...
or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Not a little notation that she will remember that? Okay. Maybe I should need to be firmer. Hello. Food. Look at.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Oh, a
But
fortnight,
there
I
are
think it's a week.
steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Yeah, I need to
Duncan.
talk to.
Yes, my lord.
We have talked, but...
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
I mean, he's more...
Perhaps I can help. Your father often
more
sought
of a
my counsel.
wisdom, but...
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
A
Perhaps I
warrior.
can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Yeah, here's the thing that I was gonna say before. I know what happened if I give the bracelet to him. And for curiosity's sake, I want to see what happened if I give him to the warrior.
Slash and parry
Yeah,
again.
to that guy. Because it didn't end so well for this guy if I gave to the... But that could be due to the choices he
Maester?
said. Oh, hello.
Yes, Lord
Maester.
Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is your
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes.
Yes, Maester. I'm
Maybe
ready.
that will be
Very
my
well.
plan. Give him
I will
some
convene the small
ironwood.
council at once.
And hopefully he won't be like, okay, if I give the bracelet to the warrior, he'll be mean in the front, maybe back the Boltons off, and we'll give him like, hey, you're the Warden of North, so we can give you some ironwood. I mean, like, yeah, sure, whatever. Ooh, because if I know this game will have, like, you have to play the good guy and nothing bad will ever happen, I will give him to the guy
You may
with the
sit.
beard.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
I am the Lord.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ooh. Can I give to someone else, please? Mother!
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel.
Yeah, here's
I
the
knew this would
reason.
happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Yeah, Mother, what
do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Ooh. Fuck. Diplomacy or bargain, fight will be suicidal. I know he is a force to be reckoned with, so I think bargain would be fucking... No, not fucking useless, but diplomacy... could we use like diplomacy, send the guys to the wall and have our meanest guy in the front and blah blah blah, and we will bargain for that, and it doesn't work, we can use diplomacy. So diplomacy is the wisest.
Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Dum dum dum.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Thank you.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Ooh, yeah.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Yeah, I think I have made a really poor decision, but I guess that's the illusion of choice.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us.
Who?
What about your brother, Asher?
Yeah.
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either.
Okay.
Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles.
That's actually pretty
But when
reasonable.
Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct.
My boy.
Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm smarter than that.
It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Yeah, bring him in. Sure, bring him in. Hello. Go get him. Fast. Use 2 horses if you can.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family.
Oh, God,
what
God.
this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
You
Thank
heard
you,
Zlatan?
Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a
Yeah, but
forester.
I think
Mira
I'm gonna get
stands with us,
shivved.
and she may be able to help us
Because
yet.
I know that what a flayed man does to someone who is opposing. Shit. Fuck. And I know that my choices can result in his death. What are you going to do? Siege him. It's a key. Pick up. I don't want to take it. Strange key. Return key. Oh, don't tell me I have to pick one.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Yeah,
I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Oh,
Lady
she's
Marjorie
happy.
is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just
Yeah, it's the
know I
king's
will
seat.
be here for you if you ever...
Oh, she's pissed. It didn't go well. It didn't go well. She had no influence at all whatsoever with the king, and now she is fucking...
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
No, she does not look like alright.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
Dum dum dum.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry,
Diplomacy and
my
diplomacy.
lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
Cold boy?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before.
About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family. If you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
That could be good, actually. No? Hello. Bye. Nice armor. Aren't you the same guy before, standing with the door? No? You all look the same. Oof.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? Ah, fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
I don't think so.
Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
And hopefully I won't be shagged. Or shivved. Sorry, shagged as a whole. That's a completely different thing. Hello.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in.
Oh.
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You're welcome inside, but your men are not.
Did you hear that, men? The lord of the house says, fuck off. I think he's afraid of you.
Yeah.
Wait here. For now.
Close the gate.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Okay, if the option would be to give him something, I will take that option. You like our castle? It's nice, huh? Very nice. Like meat. Hello.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester.
4 men, yeah.
Very impressive.
I think that went okay. I think. I hope. And here comes the scary part. He could die, or he could not. You live and you die. Don't look so... Yeah, look more confident. Bread and salt.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
The boy.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything.
Nothing. Okay.
We'll see.
You talk like the Joker from Batman.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries.
Ships and
shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
Oops.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little...
Oh, okay, I thought it was
You
a wrong
can't
kind of...
trust your Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army.
Okay, that was the wrong answer, I guess.
You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do.
Okay.
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
And here comes the fucking part where I think he could stab him.
Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Yeah, we're the one.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen.
Yeah.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
And how the fuck did you guys get in?
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Twin.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
And here comes the part where I die, right?
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
Ethan. Oh, come on.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Ryan!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Ryan!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the maester, quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You will not take him!
Help me!
Ryan, please!
Let me go!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
And that will be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I certainly did not. I know, I knew
Ethan
me.
sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life.
Yeah.
He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester
Fucking
above
sweating.
all other loyalties.
Ah, Jon Snow!
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will.
Oh, I hope for Asher. Oh, I hope for
Nothing
Asher.
comes without a cost, my lady.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh shit, do we need to ship someone? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that will be this. Okay, let's see. This is the actual. Okay, you and 65% stay with Bowen. You and 60 loyalty to the king. You and 35.4% egg to the wall. I guess the rest just cut the fucking fingers off. You interpret Fitzroy as the sentinel. You and almost 50 met Ramsay at the gate, because everyone know how he is. Oh god. And yes, that will be the first episode of this series, so thank you guys for watching. I'll be see you in the next one. Toodaloo.